Dolores Catania is somewhat aggravated by the fact that the Real Housewives of New Jersey will not be returning at its regularly scheduled time in 2025. Our participation in the previous season was not documented. Consequently, we will not be returning while discussing her most recent skin tightening procedure on her knees. The 53-year-old reality star informs people that no episodes will be broadcast in January or February. Naturally, I would anticipate the return of my cast to the screen or to the cinema, but they failed to deliver a satisfactory performance. I am somewhat pissed off that everyone was unable to come to a consensus. Really, I am production opted to cancel the reunion after a dramatic 14th season that was characterized by the deepening of rifts among the cast, which included Catania, Teresa, Judy, Melissa, Gorga, Margaret, Josephs, Jennifer, Aiden, Jackie Gold, Schneider, Jen Fessler, Rachel Fuda, and Danielle Cable. This is only the second time in the history of the Real Housewives franchise that Bravo has exercised this option. On the contrary, the women were filmed in two distinct groups, and the finale was broadcast to the entire audience. On my way to the finale, I conversed with a therapist and requested her advice on how to approach the women as I traveled by automobile. I jotted it down, and no matter what I did on or off camera, nothing helped. Catania recollects, as you could observe, I was vanquished. I remained seated, and I was aware that you would not be able to see us for an extended period of time. I anticipated this. The New Jersey cast, according to Catania, has deviated from the norm in comparison to other Real Housewives franchises. I am observing Beverly Hills in Salt Lake City, and they are engaged in a physical altercation. However, they have not yet escalated the situation. No, they are not striking below the belt. They consent to disagree and proceed with their lives. Andy Cohen, the executive producer of season 15, suggested on his Sirius XM radio program in late July that the 15th season could include all new characters. Catania objects to this notion. I feel as though we are a cohesive unit, and I am unable to perceive anyone else except for the individuals I was with. I would liken it to a family. Do you have the ability to envision yourself in the company of other members of your family? The reality star states. She also mentions we have shared tears, fought, and traveled the world together. No one will be in your life if you do not move on. As of now, there is no one. What is your opinion? Would you consider a complete recast to be effective? I admit that I am still uncertain despite her apprehension regarding the show's future. Catania remains optimistic that the current cast will return for season 15, not only for their own sake, but also for the sake of the viewers. According to her, they have permitted us to enter their residences and have integrated us into their lives. No, I do not refer to them as supporters. They are referred to as my pals. They are the reason we have progressed until this point, and Catania is confident that the actors will be able to overcome the obstacles they encountered in season 14 if they return, and I am certain that she thinks that they may also attempt to do so after some time has passed. For the situ to calm down, egos must be set aside. Do not discard an item of this nature. Ratings were exceedingly favorable. We performed satisfactorily. However, we must acquire the ability to behave. Life is this conflict, and reconciliation are the primary objectives.